Alright, so today I'll be showing you guys the rare skin for every hero in Overwatch 2. First up we have D.Va. So for D.Va it is the Nano-Cola skin, which is an epic that you would get from an event challenge. Next up we have Doomfist, and the rare skin for Doomfist is the Thunder skin that you can get from the Overwatch League shop for 200 Overwatch League coin. Moving on to Junker Queen, we have the Zeus skin that you would get from the Season 2 Battle Pass at tier 80 or the last tier, and it's actually a mythic skin and it's pretty cool. And yeah, it's pretty much the rarest because Junker Queen is pretty new to the game, so she doesn't really have that many skins. Next up is Orisa, and I couldn't even find any skins for her. Like, she doesn't really have any rare skins, but yeah, if you know any rare skins for Orisa, please tell me in the comments. And also, if you have any of these skins that I'm telling you guys in the video, tell me in the comments too, because I'm pretty interested if you guys have any like rare skins and like cool skins. But yeah, let's just move on to the next one, which is Ramatra. And for Ramatra, it is the Primordial epic skin that you would get from the Season 2 Battle Pass as well at tier 70. And it was actually in the free pass, and yeah, the reason why it's the rarest one for Ramatra is because he hasn't been out for so long. Moving on to Reinhardt, it is the Reinhardt skin that you would get from buying a BlizzCon ticket. And it's actually one of the rarest skins in the game, to be honest, because you have to buy the BlizzCon ticket, and it's like not many people have that, so it's really rare. Next up we have Roadhog, and for Roadhog it is the Midas skin that you would get from the Overwatch League shop for only 200 tokens, which is equal to about $100 or $15. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Next up we have Sigma, and for Sigma it is the Maestro skin that you would get from an event challenge. I don't know when this event was, but it was an event like a long time ago, or like when Sigma released, I believe. Then we have Winston, and for Winston it is one of the rare skins in the game, like the second rarest. And for him it is the BlizzCon 2017 skin that you would get from buying a BlizzCon ticket. And it's actually a long time ago. This was like 6 years ago, and it's like really rare right now. So if you have that, I'm really impressed. Next up we have Wrecking Ball, and for Wrecking Ball, like, he don't really have that many rare skins, but if I had to choose one, it would be the Paper Cutting skin. You would get it from a Lunar challenge at 2020. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool when the hamster is golden. I really like it. Moving on to Zarya, we have the Alien skin that you would get from the Overwatch League shop, but I think it's not going to return to the Overwatch League shop because I don't know, I think they banned it for some reason, I don't know, but that's just what I've heard. But yeah, next up we have Ashe, and for Ashe I couldn't find that many, but if I had to choose one, it was the Mardi Gras skin. It was an event challenge skin, and it looks pretty cool. It looks like a jester or something, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Next up we have Bastion, and for Bastion, this is the rarest skin in the game, I believe, and it's the BlizzCon 2016 skin, and this was 7 years ago. So in order to get this, you would have to buy a BlizzCon ticket in 2016, which was a long time ago. So it's really rare right now. And if you have that, like, it's insane. Next up we have Cassidy, and for Cassidy it is the Sandstorm skin, which you would get from an event challenge a long time ago in an event. And yeah, it's pretty boring, but it's pretty rare. Then we have Echo, and for Echo it is the Good and Evil skin that you can get from the Overwatch League store for 200 tokens. And I don't know if these skins will return in the future, but if they will, they won't be that rare anymore, but they're still pretty rare. Next up we have my favorite skin in the game, which is the Illidan Genji skin that you would get from the BlizzCon 2019 ticket. And I don't have this, sadly, but if you have this, it's really cool. I really like it. Moving on to Hanzo, it is the Kyogisha skin. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I guess that's how it is. And this was from completing an event challenge from the Kanisake event, I think. And yeah, you had to win some games and you would get it. And it looks pretty decent. And for Junkrat, I couldn't find any skins because he doesn't really have that many rare skins, I think. But if you do know any rare skins for Junkrat, or the ones that I don't have the rare skins for, please tell me in the comments. Next up we have Mei, and for Mei it is the MMA skin that you could get from the Overwatch League store for 200 tokens. And it's actually pretty cool. I think this is the best skin for Mei in my opinion, or something like that, I don't know. But it's pretty cool. Next up we have Pharah, and for Pharah I couldn't find any skins, sadly, and yeah, let's just move on to Reaper. So for Reaper, it is the Dusk Reaper skin. I think it's pretty cool, and you could get this from a event challenge a long time ago. And yeah, you would just have to win some games, like similar to all of the other event challenges. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Tell me what you guys think about these skins in the comments too, and which one is your favorite of these rare skins. Moving on to Sojourn, I couldn't find any because she's pretty new to the game and she doesn't really have that many skins to pick from, so I didn't choose any. And then we have Soldier 76, same thing, I couldn't find any, even though he has been in the game from the beginning, but yeah, I don't know, I just couldn't find any. I don't think he has that many rare skins. Then we have Sombra, and for Sombra, it is the Demon Hunter skin that you could get from an event challenge like a long time ago, I think. I don't know when this was, I think it was like 2021 or something, but yeah, I think this one is really cool. It looks really cool and just clean, and I wish I had this, but I'm not really playing Sombra, but still. Moving on to Symmetra, we have the Tyrande skin that came with the Genji skin, I believe. Or I think you could like choose of one of them, and it's pretty similar to the Genji skin. And this one was from the BlizzCon 2019 ticket if you bought that. Next up we have Torbjorn, and for Torbjorn it is the Rust Clawed skin. I didn't even know this existed, but it apparently did. It's like really cool with the neon lights and everything, and you could get this from an event challenge a long time ago, so it's not obtainable anymore. Moving on to Tracer, it is the 2019 Atlantic All-Star skin. Which is on the Overwatch League store sometimes. I don't know when they like the rotation of the Overwatch League store, but yeah, I think it will return in the future, maybe. Next up we have the Widowmaker, and for Widowmaker it is the Nor skin. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, you could get this by pre-purchasing Overwatch 1. So I'm not talking about Overwatch 2, it's by pre-purchasing Overwatch 1. And if you did that, you would get a promo code for the Widowmaker skin. And yeah, it's really rare. Next up, we have the support heroes, and for Anna, I think it is the Bastet skin. I don't know how to pronounce that as well, but yeah, it's the skin right here that I'm showing you guys. You could get this from an event challenge. Then we have Baptiste, and for Baptiste, it is the Combat Medic. Same thing, it was from an event challenge, and it's a epic skin, so it's not really that cool, but yeah, it's better than nothing. Then we have Brigitte, and for Brigitte, I think it's the Stone skin. It was from a Halloween event. I don't know how you would get it, but it was from a Halloween event, and I think it's really cool. Like, this is probably one of my favorite skins in the game. It just matches her pretty well. Then we have Kiriko, and for Kiriko I couldn't find any skins because she's pretty new to the game. Moving on to Lucio, we have the 2019 Pacific All-Star skin that you could get from the Overwatch League store not so long ago for 200 tokens. But I just think it's really cool, and I think it's the pretty much like the rarest skin for him. I don't know. If I have some wrong or like incorrect things in this video, please tell me in the comments and correct me. But yeah, I hope most of these are right. Okay, next one is Mercy, and for Mercy it is the pink Mercy skin, and I have seen a lot of people having this, but it's just the rare skin for her, I believe. So in order to get this, you would have to buy the skin from the item shop, and like all the money that got raised from the skin was sent to charity, which is pretty cool. And also the skin is pretty nice as well, so I really like it. Next up we have Moira, and she doesn't really have that many rare skins, so I just don't know. And then we have Zenyatta, the last one, which is the Zenaki skin. This one is available on the Overwatch League store for 200 tokens. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!